Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Ideal Intuitive 111. Today I'm going to be doing general love messages, and I'll be pulling from the tarot to see what sign this reading will be for. So whatever major arcana comes out that I haven't previously done a love reading for today, I'll be doing that sign. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate the support, guys. Please do hit that like and subscribe. Helps grow the channel, helps get these messages out there to others that may be needing the message as well. Okay, I have prayed over all the readings today, so just cleansing the space here for your reading. Okay, sending lots of love and light to you guys as well. Okay, and without further ado, we are going to jump right in and see what messages we have for you today. So let's take a look at what sign this reading will be for. Bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Swords. Split the deck, I have the Devil. So this could be a reading for Capricorn here. Take that energy. So Capricorn, there could be some toxicities that you're trying to move away from at this time, Capricorn. Guys could be trying to find some peace here, maybe detaching from, unhealthy habits or something like that. I have the Ace of Wands coming out. We had a Five of Wands. So Spirit, what else? What matters of love for my Capricorns? I had a Page of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. So there's some... bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Alright. For some of you guys, this could be something to do with a work situation. But this is a love reading. So it's looking like there could be, some toxic people around you here. Five of Wands could speak of, outside influences, but a very chaotic energy, a lot of chaos, arguing, disagreements, maybe even competition, okay, surrounding you here. And with that Page of Cups, it could just be like a lot of stories. For some reason, I'm hearing gossip, but with the Knight of Swords, it's telling me that, there's some type of impulsive communications or thoughts flying. Page of Cups, this could be someone who's kind of like emotionally immature, or these people could have a level of emotional immaturity here. So maybe emotions are running high and people are just saying things and doing things like impulsively. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. I feel like this is people, in your energy, in your environment that's kind of surrounding you, very toxic energy. There could be gossip or something like that. Doesn't have to be. This could be surrounding some type of creative endeavor. So maybe if you work, maybe you do some type of creative work here, and that environment is just feeling really hostile. Is what I'm getting for you guys. And if it's not a work thing, it could just be, maybe someone you're dealing with that you're trying to put effort into a connection, but it's kind of just chaos, impulsiveness, arguing, bickering, a lot of that kind of, toxic energy surrounding the connection. So let's take a look at what this is, because this is a love reading. So let's try to focus on that and see what comes out for you guys. So Spirit, messages for my Capricorns, those ready to receive the message and needing to hear the message most at this time. What is this energy surrounding my Capricorns here? So when it comes to matters of the heart, matters of love, what's going on with the Capricorn? True, clear, honest, and concise. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so I'm not sure if this was an old energy that you're moving away from and going toward new, because we do have the Ace of Wands here, but it says, new love has stirred your romantic feelings. So with that, I do feel that there's some type of new attraction Okay. Someone that you're very attracted to, maybe even feeling drawn to, maybe even feeling like they're the one here. Okay, lots of chemistry. I have chemistry at the bottom of the deck. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, so I definitely feel that that could be the case here with this Ace of Wands coming out. I'm going to actually keep that because it just makes sense too. What else, Spirit? What other messages regarding love matters between Capricorn and their person? The person on their mind, person that they're thinking about, person that's in their environment here when it comes to love and romance. True, clear, honest, and concise message. And yeah, guys, I just felt drawn to do love readings because of the energy, this Venus energy that's in Cancer right now. It's been pretty strong, and I feel like, you know, collectively we're all kind of experiencing and feeling that energy pretty strong. Okay, so when it comes to relationships and connections, you know, I feel like there were some messages for us. So we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. So maybe some of you guys, you know, spend a lot of time at work, spend a lot of time working, something like that. I'm just getting that off the Eight of Pentacles energy that was at the bottom of the deck here. So maybe there's a need to work less and have a little more fun, or just kind of lighten up here. When it comes to this connection, the person that you may be connecting with. All right, and bottom of the deck now I have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Okay. So maybe some of you guys are seeking advice, or maybe there's, you know, a need to talk to some friends, or maybe you're dealing with a situation that, you know, might require some help from your friends. Maybe it's dealing with this person here, or maybe that's related to dealing with this person. It doesn't have to be. Okay, but the energy of that let your friends help is here, but I just hope that this isn't your friend circle. Okay, with this toxic energy. All right, so let's be careful of that. Don't let friends help you that stir you wrong. Okay, Capricorn. All right, so Spirit, what messages regarding the person that Capricorn is connecting with? The person on Capricorn's mind the most. Romantic feelings regarding love. What's the energy here between Capricorn and this person? What can you tell me about the person on Capricorn's mind? True, clear, honest, and concise message for my Capricorn. What are they needing to know when it comes to the person they're connecting with this time? For Capricorn. True, clear, honest, and concise. We have responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So I feel like that's your energy, Capricorn, kind of coming through, especially with, you know, this Eight of coins at the bottom of the deck here. I definitely feel like you guys are, you know, putting a lot of effort into work. Capricorns are workaholics. But I do feel like there's a message saying, you know, maybe you need to kind of move away from obsessing about work. Don't get to the point where, you know, you're obsessing and, you know, overworking yourself and maybe neglecting a relationship or a situation, a romantic situation, right? Because I mean, we all have to make time for love, including self-love. Okay, so I understand that you guys can have a lot of responsibilities to take care of, and you guys, you know, are, you know, pretty serious in nature when it comes to that. But bottom of the deck, I have unappreciated, and it says I felt like you didn't care. So this could be causing some arguments or something with a person you're dealing with here. And I don't know, for some reason I'm hearing shrink. It could be causing them to shrink emotionally, maybe with this Page of Cups. Maybe that's kind of why I'm, you know, feeling that, or hearing that message. Somebody could be feeling a little neglected here, and it's maybe internally, or, you know, as a result, making them feel the need to kind of shrink emotionally. So maybe they're not as open or expressive as they used to be. Or something like that, because they could feel unappreciated. So just a need to balance out, you know, your work life, your home life, stuff like that, Capricorn. Maybe take a deeper look and make sure you're not obsessing about work, because if you are having arguments and stuff like that with a person in a connection, this could kind of be driving that energy, is what I'm getting. Okay, what else, Spirit, when it comes to Capricorn, matters of love and the person they're dealing with? What does Capricorn need to know the most at this time for those ready to receive the message and needing to receive the message? Matters of love when it comes to Capricorn. What messages for my Capricorns, please? True, clear, honest, and concise for their highest good. What are they needing to know most? Oh, if anything else flipped out. We have values. We have too many differences. Okay, so I just feel like, you know, with that values card and having differences, I feel like you guys are having, you know, some heated debates and discussions and back and forth, you know, about where your value lies. Okay, again, kind of referencing what I just said before. Okay, could even be triggering this person. We got shadow side at the bottom now saying you made me realize my flaws. Maybe this person is making you realize your flaws. Maybe they're trying to communicate that to you here. What else for Capricorn when it comes to love? We have sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. So I don't know, Capricorn, this could be your energy, it could be theirs, you know, take the energy as it resonates. And you have to place the energy where it goes for you. All right, obviously, if it's not resonating, don't force it to. Leave it for someone else. Could be someone else's message. Feel free to check out, you know, other readings that may touch on other placements. I do focus on, you know, our sun signs, mainly just because I feel like that's what we go by in our day-to-day life. So, you know, this is for Capricorn Sun. However, if the title stands out to you, then there may be a message for you, okay, regardless of the signs. Bottom of the deck, I have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Okay, so let me see here. I want to get a little bit more energy about how this person is feeling about you, Capricorn, okay? So let's take a closer look at your person here. See if we can kind of dissect this a little further. Maybe if we get some of their energy towards you, it may, you know, clear some of this up here. Okay, so Spirit, what messages for Capricorn when it comes to love? How is the person on Capricorn's mind, the person that they are dealing with or connecting with, how is this person feeling towards my Capricorn? How is this person feeling towards Capricorn? What's their energy like towards the Capricorn? True, clear, honest, and concise message, please, for their highest good. What do they need to know most at this time about the person they're connecting with, and how is this person feeling or viewing the Capricorn? How are they feeling towards Capricorn, Spirit? Okay, that wanted to come out, didn't. I was gonna take it. It was the Two of Swords, wanted to show itself. All right, so for how this person is feeling towards you, we have the Four of Cups. The Two of Swords wanted to show itself, so that tells me they could have some indecision or feeling like they needing to make a decision here. Then we have the World card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fixed sign, okay? Taurus. I always want to say Virgo. I don't know why. Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo, but Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo. Honestly, I feel like this person could be in deep thought here. Maybe possibly wanting some type of new chapter with you. I do feel like this is already kind of new love, but excuse me, something could be making them feel a little bit rejected by you here. Like you guys almost can't have this new chapter because, you know, of some type of differences. I do see the chemistry. I feel like this person just kind of wants you to let loose a little bit. They may feel like, you know, you just maybe too work focused or, you know, too focused on money, something like that. But I do feel like, you know, they feel like it's kind of causing them to shrink emotionally. It's probably kind of causing them to, you know, be in deep thought, wanting, either they feel a little bit of rejected by this. Oh, excuse me, Capricorn. Now I'm yawning. But they could be feeling a little rejected by this. Or they could be just unsure that they want to start a new chapter with you, okay? So I do feel like it's bringing some indecision into play here when it comes to a commitment, a connection, a relationship, okay? You guys' home life, you know, getting serious about each other. I mean, possibly marriage for some of you guys if that resonates, but, you know, about having this with you. But I feel like they, again, with that like energy of emotionally shrinking a little bit here, and we had a high priestess here now, I feel like they're kind of keeping that to themselves. I don't feel like they're really talking about it or expressing it, and if they do, they probably just say, you know, very little. It's like either they say very little or it comes out. Maybe they hold back and hold stuff in too, right? Because sometimes when you don't express those emotions, they kind of tend to build up, and then maybe that's why this Knight of Swords energy is. So maybe it's like they're either really quiet and kind of like, you know, discontent here, or they're arguing, screaming, yelling, fighting, right? Because they've probably held on to this information and just let it build into the point that it comes out. Because the High Priestess is she who knows, but it can also talk about secrets and someone keeping something to themselves here. Then we also got the Three of Wands to the Page of Swords to the Five of Swords. Yeah, so they're feeling conflicted here. Excuse me. And then I got the Seven of Swords now at the bottom. So yeah, I feel like they're keeping something to themselves, and I feel like they're just waiting. Either waiting on some type of understanding, like there's something they want to know. Maybe they are hoping that, you know, I feel like they're waiting to find out if, you know, you guys can have this, you know, a future together, honestly. With the Three of Wands being there, we got the Four of Wands here too, and the Five of Wands. I don't know. Some of you guys may be seeing those synchronicities, 3, 4, 5. You could be dealing with a Pisces here. But strongly feeling like there's something they might want to know. Or maybe you're trying to figure them out. This could be your energy, but I do feel like it's causing some type of conflict. Maybe they're trying to decide if they, you know, whether or not they want to fight for this or just walk away from it. I do feel like they feel like it would be a missed opportunity. Like, I feel like they want to try, but, you know, I don't know. Oh, this is getting really bad. I'm yawning really bad. You probably be my last reading for the night, Capricorn, because I'm starting to yawn much. How is this person currently viewing Capricorn at this time? Person in Capricorn's energy, the person Capricorn is thinking about the most. How is their person viewing them at this time? That wanted to show itself, Five of Swords. They're viewing you as conflicted here, or maybe combative even. Okay, it just depends. But that already came out. It was at the bottom and now it's coming out, or well, it flipped over. I didn't take it, but I definitely feel like they're viewing you in this combative energy. Maybe there's a lot of fighting as well, okay? A lot of conflicts. We already had the Five of Wands, which talks about disagreements and arguments, possible competition. But, you know, with the Five of Swords showing itself now too, it's kind of like arguing and fighting, and, you know, somebody's being combative here. Okay, so flip it, switch it, Capricorn. Could be you, could be them. How is this person, Capricorn's person, how are they viewing Capricorn at this time? Whoa. Okay, I'm not going to take all of these, obviously. But that's crazy. I feel like they view you as, yeah, see, they see a big opportunity here with you guys. But obviously there's something that needs some work here, okay? But they see you as wish fulfillment. They see you, you know, as a partner here. They see you as, you know, someone that they see eye to eye with at times. I mean, regardless of the fact that we have the Five of Wands here saying that there's disagreements and arguing, for some reason they do feel, you know, drawn to you. They do feel equally yoked with you. They do feel like you get them. They get you. You know, this is seeing eye to eye. This is being on the same page. This is partnership. So, I mean, I feel like they definitely see a big opportunity here with you. I mean, they feel like you could be happy. Okay, again, they do feel emotional fulfillment. Maybe this was more so at the beginning. And then we had a strength card here. Why the strength card? The Page of Pentacles. Again, it's something that they're learning about you here. Or maybe you guys went from friends to lovers or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe they're just kind of learning, you know, how you are. I don't know. Oh, so sorry, Capricorn. I don't mean to be yawning all through you guys' reading. I did quite a few today, and it's getting kind of late. But let's try to figure out more about what this energy could be for you guys, okay, or for your person here. Because I'm kind of getting two different energies. You know, so I don't feel like it's necessarily two different people or anything. I feel more so like it's two different time frames, if that makes sense. That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like maybe at first things were one way and then, you know, or they felt one way, I should say. And then there's another time frame, I don't know which one comes first, where they kind of feel like things are falling apart or there's a lot of conflict, arguments. I mean, usually it goes from good to, you know, bad. It doesn't start off bad then get good, right? It usually starts off good and then there may become differences, arguments, conflicts, and stuff like that may arise later. So I obviously kind of feel, just out of common sense, that maybe things, you know, there's like that honeymoon stage or whatever, but, you know, maybe this person misses that and it kind of became more about, you know, money, finance, focus on responsibility, values, stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't know. But I do feel like overall they are seeing you in a good light here. Okay, this is how they're viewing you, okay? Or they may be feeling like, you know, you view them as wish fulfillment and, you know, that you guys can have this equal partnership. But either way, I don't get like this horrible energy. Okay, I don't get a horrible energy off your person here, Capricorn. So let's just see if we can dig a little deeper into the psyche here. Let's see what this person is feeling when it comes to the connection between the two of you. How is Capricorn's person, the person on their mind? How is this person feeling about the Capricorn and the connection that they have together? How is this person viewing this connection? True, clear, honest, and concise message for my Capricorns, please. What they need to know most. What is the energy when it comes to love and Capricorn person, the person that they are dealing with? What messages does my Capricorn need to know and see at this time, Spirit? True, clear, honest, and concise message. All right, got one flipped over. It says, I hope you are doing well. Not really sure what that's about, but what else, Spirit? I don't know if someone chose to move on or, you know, walk away or something like that. I want to man up and honor you. Can we just talk it over? Bottom of the deck, you worry so much. I want more, but I'm scared. That's interesting. So, I don't know. It's kind of just giving that energy that there could have been some type of breakup. Somebody could have chose to move away. You could have chose to move away. I don't know. Maybe you found this person to be, if not toxic, I mean, they just could have been obsessive or something like that, right? So Capricorn, you know, whether you're the masculine or the feminine, I don't know, flip it, switch it, put the energy where it goes. But I do just feel like there is some type of disconnect showing itself here. So I don't know. I'm gonna see. Let's see if I can find out what the situation is, because it's not really giving me a clear-cut situation for you guys. I don't really know. You know, it's not a clear story here. It's kind of a little back and forth. You know, a little up and down here. It seemed like there's good spells here, then there's spells of time where it was like, bad and turbulent energy here, like a lot of arguing, fighting, and disagreements. But then there's like this love and wish fulfillment and this new chapter. So I don't know. Is there an old person and new person? Are there, more than one? Is there more than one person coming through when you're reading? Capricorn, you tell me, because I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not even getting like a strong. Okay, other than us seeing that Pisces energy, I'm not even getting a strong, other sign. By now, I usually am able to say, okay, you may be dealing with, such and such sign. But the only thing that's kind of come out was Pisces and with that High Priestess. But, I just feel like that's something more about, things being hidden or not expressed or something like that. I'm asking if there's two people and I have double life come out. So this is for the situation. Painting illusions and wearing masks. What's that about? What's this energy here, Capricorn? You guys gotta let me know. Double life. Painting illusions. Wearing a mask? My goodness. What is that? What else? What's the situation between Capricorn and their person? True, clear, honest, and concise message. I'm trying to dig and get some better understanding here about what's going on. And now all of a sudden, because I do see kind of two different energies. I see someone that's, been walked away from here. Could be you, could be your person. But then I see someone like, that's in a connection with you. And, it's new love, it's chemistry, it's playfulness, or they want you to be a little more it's just a little all over the place for me. So, but then we got double life. So what's the situation? Okay, I have divine intervention, old flame. So yeah, even if it's not a double life, it could be a past person or something like that coming through the reading. We got perfect match. See what I'm saying? It's contradicting energies here, Capricorn. Only you and Pisces reading has been a little bit like elusive, where everything is just not being revealed through the cards right away. It's like I gotta pull for it, I have to dig for it. But perfect match. Two of Cups, aligned vibration. So I'm starting to feel like there's definitely an old person from the past. Okay, spirit stepped in. Maybe there were some codependent issues with this person. Maybe you and this person had a lot of arguments, fights, disagreements, and you chose to move toward new. And so this new love comes around. There's a lot of chemistry. You guys see eye to eye. You see them as wish fulfillment, or they see you as wish fulfillment, or it could be mutual energy. Take it as it resonates, flip it, switch it. And there's a new chapter starting here. But then I have it could just be causing someone else to feel rejected. Okay, something like that. And then this person wants to come in rushing fast, having a bunch of words for you, being very impulsive is basically the energies. It's the fastest moving knight, in the deck, the fastest knight in the deck, but very fast, very impulsive, and also combative. They can be, but then I see the Page of Cups here, which is telling me, okay, but deep down or somewhere in there's an apology that they probably are trying to get to, but they just come in all, hot and heavy, and then it stirs up some type of argument, like that. And then it's like, you're trying to focus on responsibilities, your values, but then it's like this person is like, oh, well, I'll always sabotage things. Something like that, okay? I don't know. You guys got to tell me, but that's what I'm getting now. And then we have financial ties, failed investments, and settlement. Wasn't a strong energy of marriage or nothing like that, but I mean, there could be some type of financial ties with this person. And I feel like, with failed investments being there and the saying settlement, I just feel like, and then we got like values and sabotage, responsibilities. This could be like a baby mama for some of y'all, baby daddy. Okay, take it as it resonates for you guys. But this could be somebody that you have kids with, and they're like, okay, I need help with this kid, or there's some type of financial tie or obligation, and I feel like it has to do with children. So yeah, there's an old person, somebody you have kids with, and if it's not kids, I mean, for you guys, it could be any other type of financial obligation that you may have with this person, and they're trying to come in and possibly, rekindle something with all this fire here. We got a candle here, a match here, but it's really them just, like stirring the pot. It's really them just trying to, You know, they're probably aware that you moved on, found somebody else or something like that. All right, let's see. What else? Tell me more about this situation that Capricorn is going through. What else? Just to get some clarity here. And playful again. Childlike connection, inner child, playful. So I do feel like this goes back to the new person. With that playfulness energy being up here, okay? So definitely feeling like we got an old and new person. So starting to make more sense now, Capricorn, all right? Because at first I wasn't understanding, you know, what this energy was. Because, like, what the hell? But, yeah, there's definitely two energies. So I definitely feel like, you know, you got a past person and a new person here. And I think that's what's going on. Yeah, and look at that. Bottom of the deck. I can't make this shit up. Stalking, social media, inner rage and anger. So this person knows. They're aware that you got a new person. Okay, a new love or whatever, and they just like stalking your socials. They're watching you, and it's causing this person to feel enraged, and that's why they're rushing towards you like this. It's like they want to apologize, but they can't help but feel rage, and this is a toxic type of energy here. This is a chaotic type of energy here. So I feel like it belongs to this past person because they know that you got new love. Now they want to come in all crazy, but they're trying to use some type of financial tie that y'all have, whether it's kids or whatever. You know, maybe something, who knows, y'all could have just fucking had a car, bought a car together, financed the car together or something. Anything could be the financial obligation, right, Capricorn? And then bottom of the deck, we got distraction, lust, tempting. So, yeah, they trying to tempt you and shit because they feeling lonely and misunderstood because you became distant. They probably tipsy dialing, texting you and shit like that, yeah. But TikTok, too late. Procrastination, they done. You done. You moved away. Up and coming, stardom, spotlight. Maybe they see you in the spotlight and that's kind of, you know, triggering them to try to act out and come back around and shit. Yeah, fuck that. You over it, Capricorn. You done moved on. You found somebody that, you know, y'all got a playful chemistry. You know, it's lighthearted. Feels a lot better because this person was like toxic and shit. Okay. So that makes sense. Glad to clear that up. That obviously we have two different people coming through your reading here. So I'm glad that we were able to figure that much out. So now is the part of the reading, Capricorn, where I want you to think of a yes or no question for me or for you. Something that you would just want to clear yes or no about. Okay, it may come out of this deck. I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Insights, and you know, it could possibly come out, the answer to your question could come out clear as a yes or clear as a no. Okay, maybe it will, maybe it won't, but hopefully you still get an answer to your question. Either way, you know, whether it comes out a different way in the cards, but hopefully we get a solid yes or no. So just focus really hard on that question. Think about it. Bring that energy to the reading for me. So maybe you guys can get a clear yes or no from this deck, okay? So let's see. For my Capricorn spirit messages. What messages for my Capricorn insights, clarity, truth? What do they need to know the most for those ready to receive the message and needing to hear it the most? For my Capricorns regarding matters of the heart and love. Alright, something flipped. We got sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Okay. Not much to say about that. Could be the past person. Who knows? I mean, y'all had all these arguments and disagreements. Yeah, because bottom of the deck we got confession. Someone had something to tell you. So, yeah. Take that as it resonates if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, guys. Alright. What else for Capricorn? What do they need to know most when it comes to love in this situation that's here on the table right now? I just wanted to come out and it's a yes. So, whatever question you were asking, we have a solid yes. Luck is on your side. Okay, I don't know what you asked, but hopefully that answered it clearly. What else, Spirit, for my Capricorns? What do they need to know? Your cards, they want to hide behind the deck. We got pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay, so you or your person could, you know, have animals, have pets. Be talking about getting a new pet, new dog, or something like that. New cat. I'm a cat person myself, but you know, I love animals. What else, Spirit? For the sign of Capricorn, what are they needing to know most right now when it comes to this reading. We got health. Health issues could arise. Okay. Then bottom of the deck, I have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I didn't have much for the signs come out. So I do have fixed signs. So I mean, possibly an Aquarius. We did have Pisces energy with the High Priestess. But with air sign being at the bottom, I could be talking to, or this reading could be for a Capricorn dealing with an air sign, or you could just have air in your chart, Capricorn. Okay, take it as it resonates. Let's see if we have some advice for you guys, and then we'll close your reading out. 3515 was just on the clock. 3515. Okay, so Spirit, can we get... Yeah, my candle just blew out too. That is how we know it is a wrap for the night. You guys will be the last reading I do tonight. Just wanted to really try to get through more of the signs, because lately I haven't been doing as many readings because they can get very draining and exhausting, you know. So this will be for your advice or clarity or whatever. We have moving on, endings that bring healthy beginnings. I like that. You know why? Because it's telling me that it's really confirming that an ending between something toxic here, because I see you moving away from it, and we have moving on. So there was an ending, and it brought a new, well, it says endings that bring healthy beginnings. So I do feel like whatever this new love is much more healthier for you guys, right? All right, bottom of the deck, we have counterpart, divine counterpart, excuse me. A divine connection sent to you from the angels. So this person, that could be why we had a Two of Cups energy, okay? You guys are in alignment with each other, all right? You guys understand each other. You guys get each other. Feeling heaven sent is what it's about. All right, we have declutter. Let go of old times. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. All right, so that could be something just to help bring in, you know, peace, tranquility, right? With that Six of Swords energy, it's kind of going with that for me as well. We have celebration. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. Yeah, we did see that Three of Cups energy come out. So I do feel like something could be coming up for you guys that's going to, you know, bring about a celebration or something like that. What else, Spirit? Any advice for my Capricorns moving forward? Advice, clarity, confirmation for their highest good. All right. We have recognition. Admiration for your hard work is coming. So again, you know, whatever you're working on, Capricorn, I don't know what type of work you guys do, but hard work is going to pay off. It's going to work in your favor, right? And it's going to bring in celebration and recognition. It's going to bring in admiration for your work. Okay, it says it's coming. So hopefully you guys found a message here that resonates. Bottom of the deck, I have retreat. Time spent alone. Reflection on past and current situations. So you may even have a need to spend a little bit of time alone here, right? But overall, I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty promising. It was a little unclear at the beginning of your read, Capricorn, but we got through that shit, and it started to make sense. So hopefully you guys found the message here that resonated for you. Okay, hopefully it provided some type of clarity, confirmation, or, you know, just some further future insight. All right, so on that note, I'm going to leave you guys there. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Please do like and subscribe, especially if, you know, you found the message to be helpful or resonating for you. If not, you can check out other readings, you know, for your other placements in your chart. But on that note, I'm going to leave you there. I thank you again. Y'all have a wonderful night and take care. Until next time, stay well. Bye.